General!
General, it is so I came here intentionally, General. Yes, my family's name was helpful at first, but I went to Osmar to ask his help in clearing your name. But it was all for nothing. They told me he was a traitor like you, and had already been executed. I regret to say I was in despair. You arrested and disgraced, Osmar executed. What hope was left? But then secret word came to me from someone who had seen Osmar alive. She knew him, and had once been his apprentice. She said Osmar was alive. I believed her. But then she died, suddenly and strangely, before she could reveal any more. After that, I started asking more questions, unafraid of the danger. If only I could discover the truth. The truth that Osmar's death was a lie, and that he must indeed still be alive. There was much risk, but finally, I found him. I saw him, General, alive, meeting in secret with the Emperor. Everything that has happened is part of Osmar's plan.
No. This cannot be.
You know me, General. Would I ever dare lie to you?
I must know the truth for myself. I must go find Osmar.
Osmar! Why are you doing this?
The time has come. Tell me where I must go.
I don't know where Osmar is, but I know Trocka is Osmar's closest mage ally. If you find her, she'll know everything you used to say about Osmar, General. When I started to investigate Osmar and the Emperor, I noticed people following me. I knew that not only was I in danger, but so was my family. I decided that the only way to keep them safe was to no longer look like a threat. That decision almost killed me. But General, my brother Adric and a few others that day when we escaped the mine. Not everyone was I can't leave him behind. When I started, not only was I decided that decision.
I'm so happy we got Julian out, sir. When I heard I think going to General, I found everything in it is connected. Ozma is obviously connected in some way to El Revoca. General, there are other people of their faith. I'm so I think